Fire department has partnered with Kilgore College to battle its staffing shortages there. KLTV's JD Conti shows us how 10 recruits will get their certifications while working.
10 recruits will soon join the Longview Fire Department from a new accelerated program at Kilgore College. The class started this month. They'll join the department ranks in January, having earned their fire and EMT certifications. They started the class with no credentials at all.
Instead of dragging it out into the normal 3 months, we're able to do this in 2 months because they are full-time employees. They're able to get the lessons done and the skills done in a more expedited manner.
Once in the ranks, they'll continue to work towards their paramedic license. Longview Fire also provides EMS for the city, so it's a needed skill for firefighters. Previously, you already needed to be a firefighter, EMT, or a paramedic to be hired. The department says removing that barrier brought in needed applications.
Pretty significant influx of guys to test and gals to test for the department, and gave us some really good opportunities to get people in.
The paramedic portion will take students 10 months. It normally takes 2 years. The department and Kilgore College came up with the program to help address the department's staffing shortages. Like many fire departments, they've seen a number of staff retire and move since the pandemic began. They'll only be down 2 positions once the recruits are fully on board. The hope is to use the program whenever a need arises.
Circumstances where there's a large loss, guys are retiring and things like that, that we can reach out again and do this program and bring more in just to fill a big void.
JD Conti, KLTV 7 News.
Recruits will begin their time at the fire station in January. They will continue their paramedic classes before joining the department as full-time firefighter paramedics.